everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. I got my first sale and I was really excited because obviously having a shop you want to sell to people is the main reason why you're doing it. But I wasn't expecting to have loads of sales. I knew that it was going to be hard for me to get running and everything just keep, you know. I just made my first sale. That's not friends or family. I'm really happy. I really do appreciate all of the support that everyone's given me for my illustration career over the years, especially because it's very hard to keep yourself motivated and keep going when you don't feel like you're getting anywhere with it. And me especially, because I did leave a lot of my illustration work behind when it came to the lockdowns over COVID a couple of years back, and I just stopped doing it altogether. I stopped drawing, and I think that was a mixture of my own feelings of emotionally how I felt about doing anything other than something to make money, and just getting the motivation and everything to do it, because I have to accept that it's not going to bring lots and lots of money into me straight away. It's something I have to work really hard on, and it's something that I've got to put a lot of time into, and that's what I try to do now. With a full-time job it's a little bit harder because the part-time job is there as well still, so you're just working a little bit longer, but I don't mind it because I really do enjoy doing it. I'm not really sure how I actually got to the point where I was feeling like I was motivated to do it again. It just kind of happened, so I'm really sorry I can't give you any pep talks. So then I made my first overseas sale, which I was really happy about, and I thought then, this is great, this is what I want, this is what I don't really want like so much going on that I can't control it right now, but I appreciate all the sales that are coming into me, trickling in, and it is only a few, but it's just making me feel like it's worthwhile, which is great. I did try the Etsy ads, but I found that I wasn't really selling any more per se with the ads. It was just it seemed from looking at it that it was driving a lot of traffic to my page, then no one was buying anything, so it's the wrong market for me, or it's showing the wrong people. So I don't know how that would work for people. Maybe it does work for people, maybe I was using it wrong. I didn't really look into it very much, to be quite honest. I only used it for a couple of days, and I only went for the lowest amount, which was £1 a day, because I'm a poor artist, so I couldn't spend any more. I've been working on the commission for the second Malviva book, or commissions, so I did finish my first illustration and I'm really happy with it. I've just got to be really careful not to put too much detail in, because it's going to be a small illustration. It's just a black and white ink drawing, so it needs to be a lot less detailed, because you won't see it in the final illustration anyway, so there's no point in adding all that detail. So I was trying to restrain myself and stop adding more lines and all of that. We've scanned in the image and I've just cleaned up the lines, so yeah, it's quite good. I like it. They wanted it to be minimal because this is going to be quite small, and it's going to be, I think, probably about, when you see it, it'll probably look about that big, like as in relation to the text. So you got to be careful, I think, of like making it too detailed, because no one will be able to see anything on it. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm going to send it to them now, see what they think. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I didn't have to really change anything. The scanned image that I've got is this one here. So it's very similar. All I did actually was move the book, so I cut it and moved it up a little bit so it looked like it was floating more, because it was kind of stuck to the side. It just didn't feel like it was floating. So I'm going to send that off now and hopefully they like it. I have been working on Christmas cards obviously I showed you the other Christmas cards that I did, the jingle shells, but I've also done another set of Christmas cards. This was just an idea that I just randomly came up with. It's a deer having a drink. I don't know, it's just a deer having a drink. I'm kind of using some stock photos that I found on Pinterest, and then I'm just gonna like make up a deer. I'm not using all of them, but yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that I've got like the deer that I like the look of. So I'm trying to make a pretty sort of cute deer. And then I've got my backing image. A Merry Christmas, my dear. Punny, isn't it? So I got that printed with 6 print. I have got them up for sale. I've put them up really quickly though, so I can't say that the picture quality is very good, because I've put them up really quickly just to get them on sale before Christmas. But I think maybe this is something that I'll have to just get like a bit more pepped up next year, when I've got more items to sell over the next year. I think my shop will start to build up and grow with products, and then it'll be a bigger shop, and I think there'll be a lot more visibility for me. And then I also haven't got them on sale yet, but I've just because these aren't really Christmas related, but I just thought I can put them up anyway, maybe in the new year. These ones, which is actually an old illustration that I did. It was from a series of illustrations, which was Alice in Wonderland. Watercolours, just scenes. This is I called it the Golden Afternoon because it's the song that they were singing in Alice in Wonderland, or the cartoon version anyway, from Walt Disney. From my childhood, which I remember. So I just wanted to show the flower faces. There is a full illustration that I did. They're also on my my business cards, or my business postcards. So I actually do really like that illustration. I use it for a lot of things because it just shows my illustrations how I generally want them all to look anyway. But the other side of the illustration is Alice with the caterpillar, and that's like on the other side of the illustration, so the flowers looking at Alice and the caterpillar. So maybe I could sell that as well, I don't know, maybe I could do this as a set and have parts of the, I did actually think about that, maybe I could do, because I've got a few more of them as well, so I could do like a set of Alice in Wonderland themed cards, because as you know, I love, well, you probably do know if you know me personally, you probably don't know me if it's anyone on the internet, like random people, but I love Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favourite stories, and I just love everything about it. So yeah, so the other bits that I'm working on is mainly to do with the shop. I do need to work on that book that I started with my door, but I haven't done any more work on it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to have to get back with it, I think, in the new year. This time of year is really hard because there's so many other things going on Christmas wise. We popped out and tried to do some festive things. We saw the Coca-Cola truck. Here's a lovely picture of us, and I don't know why, I just thought, I've never seen the Coca-Cola truck, let's go see it. It's just awful commercialism, isn't it? It's just making you think, Christmas, ooh, Coca-Cola, let's buy some Coca-Cola, that's what you need. But I went there, we went there, and we took a cheesy couple pictures, sorry. Yeah, not really worth it, I wouldn't say. They gave us a tiny little Coke, and that's it. And then we did a bit of Christmas shopping locally, and went around and just kind of enjoyed the consumerism of Christmas time. But yeah, I've popped my Christmas decoration on my tree, my pretty one with my mushroom, and it looks really nice actually with all the random ornaments that we have on our tree, because our tree is like just filled with random stuff. Like we've got Santa with his butt out, and we've got a Vegemite ornament, and all that sort of stuff. So it's not neat, it's not like all colour coordinated and stuff like that. And I love tinsel, so don't be funny. Tinsel's the best. Tinsel's the best. Oh, and another thing, I actually made a wreath this year. I'm really proud of it. I made it all from scratch, and I just went to the local graveyard. That sounds so weird, because we live right next to a graveyard, and I just pruned a few tiny little bits, only a little bit, off of some of the trees and stuff there, and I found some holly, and then made my little wreath shape. I made a ring, but it's not a ring, it's an oval, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. I think it needs to be more like that. But yeah, I've just tied string around and I've wrapped it around a lot, so I hope this works. It doesn't feel that secure, to be honest. I might wrap some more around, see if I can add some more stuff to it. So I managed to get some holly that I stabbed myself with. Everything that's hardy and wintry seems to be very spiky. So I managed to get these. I'm not sure what these are, but they look quite cool. I don't know if they'll last very long. And then we got some normal, I think they're spruce, and then we got some evergreen. If I need some more, I do have some in the garden as well. So I'm going to start trying to stick things under here now.
I want to go to this, please. Okay? Don't let the bastards grind down.
I just wanted to really mainly update you, I think, because the shop is doing its thing. I think I'm gonna have to close it this weekend actually, because, and then it will reopen again at Christmas. Sorry, not at Christmas, next Christmas, or this Christmas. I'm just gonna reopen it randomly, because there's no postal services over the sort of Christmas period, and I think the last day for postage is probably gonna be the 16th, tomorrow, I think, when posting this video, or it might be today, sorry, if it is the 16th, in the UK. So if you do want to buy anything, I do have everything with 25% off at the moment, just because it's the run up to Christmas. So if you do want to purchase anything, there's a code, and I'll link that down below. Anything on the shop will be 25% off. I think I've put a minimum spend of £8 on it, so you would need to buy more than one thing, I believe. So yeah, that's only so that I am still making a profit as well, with you getting the discount off. So just for, yeah, all that transparency with all my sales. Yeah, the only other thing that I'm going to be doing over Christmas is probably just enjoying Christmas time. I do work between Christmas and the New Year in my full-time employment, and so I'm not really gonna get like loads of time off, but I will try and do some bits, and then I'll film some bits over Christmas so you can see what we've been doing at home when everything's nice and Christmassy and lovely and festive, and then we might go on a Boxing Day walk, and if we do, I'll pop a video up for that. For now, I think I'm going to leave it there. It's going to be a short and sweet one today. But I hope you've enjoyed this update, and check my shop out if you can afford anything, then it's very much appreciated. It supports me and my business, and just me generally being able to do anything these days. So I'll pop a link below if you do want to check it out. But I've got it under Laura Bosley Creations at the moment because I have no idea what I want to call my shop. So yeah, we'll think about that at another date. Anyway, I better go now, but I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year if I don't see you in another video soon. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting my channel and my business and everything. Happy New Year! Merry Christmas! Bye! Oh, and I completely forgot to mention that the design that I did for the Christmas cards was actually on the bottle of the mead that me and Alice brewed ourselves and sent to everyone as Christmas presents this year.